Do you want to learn how to make the most delicious bacon you've ever tasted? Well, there's actually a class that can show you how. Here today is Eric Godfrey. He's the owner of Bacon King. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Good to be here.
Best bacon we've ever had, huh?
Oh, well, I would hope so. That's what it's all about.
That probably is.
Right?
Talk to me about how Bacon King got started.
Bacon King got started about 2.5 years ago. I had a friend of mine who was making pork belly burnt ends, and I started doing that. It was really good. But then I realized you were limited to the type of sauces that were available. So I came up with the idea and did a little research and decided to make some bacon. And I tried it for the first time, used some ingredients, and I took it, and it turned out so good. I said, you know what? I think I can make a business out of this.
Nice.
So I created Bacon King USA.
Wonderful. And you brought along some examples so you can show us how, because when you're talking about, like, we're thinking bacon, you're buying it at the store.
Right.
You know, you're not all the time making it at home.
Correct.
So you're going to show us how it's different.
Correct. And that's what the class is all about. Listen, I can make your bacon for you. I can ship it to you. I can ship it all over the country. But it's a lot more fun to make it yourself.
Yeah.
It really is. And when you buy bacon at the store, really, there are only 2 ingredients to bacon at the store. You have salt and you have curing salt, which is a sodium nitrite, which is a chemical. This is the stuff they say is bad for you.
Okay.
Right? So we're still going to use this, but we're only going to use the minimum amount required to make sure that your bacon is actually cured. All right. So actually, if there's a healthier bacon, this is going to be it. Okay. So, but these are the 2 main ingredients that they use, but we add all types of other stuff. And what's great about the class is that you get to choose what spices you want in your bacon.
So we have all of these
types
that you
of
brought
spice.
along.
You can make it sweet, you can make it savory. If you're from Louisiana and you like Cajun food, you can make Cajun bacon. You can do whatever you want because it's your bacon. I'm just going to teach you the basics and you're going to take it from there. So what I did a hodgepodge of spices for us today. I've done some onion powder, some garlic powder, black pepper, red pepper flake. I even added some cinnamon because, I mean, it is pumpkin spice time.
Wonderful.
Right?
I'm glad you caught on to that.
I got some brown sugar. And then, of course, I have the other ingredients, which I have the kosher salt, and that pink stuff there is the pink curing salt. And you can look, there's a very little bit of pink curing salt into this mixture.
If we were doing something like this at home and we're wanting to just try it out, should we have the curing salt in it?
Yeah, you definitely want to do the curing salt because that's needed for the curing process.
Got it.
There are ways to do bacon without using a pink curing salt, but it doesn't hold its color and doesn't hold its flavor as well as using that. Even though it is a chemical, using the least amount possible is the way to go.
All right, so we have all of our stuff here.
Then we're going to add a little bit more to it. We're going to add some pure maple syrup to the mixture.
All right.
And then we're simply going to mix all of this up, and then we are going to place it into the bag of our pork belly right here. So this is the fun part. This is where you get to get your hands dirty a little bit and you get to mix everything together and you're gonna make a paste. And then you're gonna create this brine that's gonna go on your pork belly. And then if you take the class, then you're gonna take this home with you and you're gonna finish the cure. It's a 10-day cure. Some of the stuff you buy at the store maybe will cure it for 30, 45 minutes, an hour. There's a lot of chemical processes going on if it's going from pork belly into bacon that quick.
That quickly.
We do a 10-day cure with ours. It's much better for the bacon. It's much more flavorful. It actually takes all of these spices and infuses the spice into the bacon. So, you know, they always say you're gonna make meat candy, you add brown sugar to it, then you cook it. Well, here, it's going to be in the bacon. You don't have to add anything to it. So that's the great part. So we take about half of it, and we're just going to stick it right into the bag, and we're going to start covering the pork belly in the bag. And you're going to do all of this when we do the classes over at Cheeseology here in Tampa.
I know. I said, so we've been talking about this class. We got to give people the details if they want to come and they want to make the best bacon that they've ever tasted with you. This is happening when?
This happens on September 21st. We have 2 classes set up at Cheeseology. We have one at 10 o'clock and then one at 12 noon. And what you get when you take the class, you get a 5-pound slab of pork belly, which is what this is. And you get all of the knowledge that you could literally walk out of my class. And as long as you have the pink curing salt, you get your own spices, and your pork belly, you can get it at a butcher or some stores carry it now. You can actually go home and start making your very own bacon. But you're going to walk out of there with a 5-pound slab of this pork belly. You're going to walk out of there with a Bacon King t-shirt and all the knowledge you need to make bacon.
Well, that smells good. I can only imagine once it's finally cured and then you're making it in your kitchen.
It's amazing how that turns out because it infuses. It's a scientific process. It's called double displacement. We're pulling the moisture out of the bacon. That's what the cure does. But then replacing that moisture with the spices that are surrounding it.
This is so cool. What a fun experience to be able to have.
It's a lot of fun.
We showed everybody the details. Let's show them one more time because there's also a discount code that we want to make sure that you have so you can sign up and you can go and enjoy and make some really good bacon. There it is right there. 5% off some delicious gourmet bacon if you use the discount code TAMPA when you visit BaconKingUSA.com. There's the information about that class as well coming up on the 21st.
Yeah, make sure you check out Cheeseology.net, and that's where you go and you sign up for the class. But if you want me to make your bacon for you, check out BaconKingUSA.com, and we'll get you covered.
Perfect. Thanks for coming by. This looks great.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be awesome.